Hey, good morning. Welcome to World Geography. What did we do on Monday? We introduced what? What was happening in the world? Okay, there was a zombie attack and a zombie apocalypse is upon us, right? And so our job is to plot out where the zombie attack first happened, right? And then to figure out where the next place the zombies may attack, what's the most obvious next place for them to go, and then how to prevent it and stop it and protect a population, right? Now, does any of that sound like geography to you? It doesn't, does it? However, it is. Okay? Every bit of that is geography. Figuring out a plan to protect people and to show where movement happens and things of that nature. Okay? So today what we're going to do is we're looking at the geographic tools and questions. I know we kind of touched on this a little bit, so some of this is going to be an overview or a review, but reviewing is always good, and we're going to use it in a different way than we had. Okay? So what we need to be able to do today is understand geography, geographic questions, and geographic tools. Is everybody good with that? All right, so here we go. Our learning objectives today, what you should be able to do when we get done with the lesson, is you should understand the purpose of geography. Because a lot of people, what's your number one question? Why do I have to be in geography? Why do we need to learn this, right? So after today, hopefully you understand the purpose of geography. Second, we need to understand the tools used by geographers. What types of things do they use to help them in their jobs? There are actually jobs that require you know geography to be able to perform them and use them in your everyday activities. And there's certain tools that geographers use, so we're going to understand those. And then the last thing is understand the types of questions geographers investigate. Okay, and you're also going to be asked to develop your own geographic question and tell me what tools you would use to answer that question after the lesson today. Last, before we get started, I want you to tell me what is geography. So, study of the relationships between Earth and humans. Would you agree with that? That is...
Study of the Earth, yes, but...
Okay, this is a very good answer. We do study the Earth, okay? But the other thing we also are going to look at is the relationship and interaction of humans with their environment, how the environment impacts what they do, and how they change the environment around them. Next one, what is migration? Migration is either when a population or people start to move to different places to fit their needs, or either season movements for animals when migrating. Okay, I like this one because it also included population, individuals, humans moving. Okay, so the movement of humans from one place to the other, and then also the movement of animals. Okay, so I like that. Very good. All right, what is diffusion? So most of you got something to this extent. Diffusion is when something spreads. So maps. We know that they are flat representations of different parts of the Earth. Correct? So because they are a flat representation of a round surface, what do we know about them? What's going to happen to the countries on a map compared to on what they would really look like? We call that distortion. Okay? So when you have maps that are flat representations of a part of the Earth, you're going to have distortion in size or location. Okay? Depending on the projection of the map that you use is going to depend on where the distortion is. But that is something you need to know is distortion. All right, next one. Atlases. What is an atlas? A book of maps. Okay, atlas is a book of maps. Now, it may also have charts and graphs and things of that nature, pictures, that gives you a little bit more detail and idea about what's going on. An atlas is just going to take all of the different maps and put them in one place for you. All right, a globe. We know that is a model of the Earth, and it is used to avoid distortion. So we have a round surface representing a round surface. And so a globe is going to be more accurate in terms of location and size than a flat map would be. What does a globe not have? Why does a globe not have the distortion or size and shape that a map has? So very good. It doesn't have the distortion because it is a round model or thing representing another round thing. The Earth is round, the globe is round. It's not going to have the same distortion as trying to represent a flat or a round surface on a flat map. All right. The other kind of tools we have aerial photographs. And these are photographs that are taken from the sky and used to take measurements or create maps. So most of the time your aerial photographs taken from a plane, hot air balloons, blimps, whatever, okay, that you can get up above, and you're going to take a picture of the land. So we could use this to make a road map to identify where different neighborhoods are, the layouts of different neighborhoods in the city. And then we have satellite photographs. These are taken from space. And they can capture large areas of the Earth, or they can zoom in really, really close. All right, so here's the next question. What is the difference between an aerial photograph and a satellite photograph? Is that an aerial photograph is taken from a plane or something in the sky? Satellite photograph is taken from space or from outer space. Okay? So that is the main, they're both used for the same thing, the main difference. Aerial photographs are taken from the sky, satellite taken from outer space. All right, then we have information graphics. These are going to be pictures that then have, they can be 3D, they can have other different pictures, but they're going to have pictures representing data and information. The first one here is an infographic on the Amazon rainforest or the Amazon region. And you have, it shows you a map where the full of life and the dark area representing the rainforest. It shows you carbon control. It talks about long-term effects of deforestation, cutting down trees, things of that nature. But it's a graphic to help grab your attention. And then this one here would be about economic development. In 1860, okay, so looking at north versus south in terms of economic development. But notice, it can be as simple as a bar graph, like the economic development one here, or you can have the 3D pictures and in the annotated boxes that give more information. And then the last tool we're going to talk about is a geographic information system, usually referred to as a GIS. Okay? And a GIS is a computer-based program. You use it to store, manage, and analyze data. And basically what it does is you can use all different forms of information to generate to answer a question. So here we have the real world map at the bottom. Then you have a elevation map, land use parcels, streets, and then the political administrative boundaries. And you could lay those on top of each other to find the information, find out different information. Maybe you're looking to see where you need to locate a new high school in a given area. To do that, you could use a GIS to generate, okay, where do schools already exist? Where is the population growing and moving to, so that I would know where I need to put my new school.